Our Heavenly Father, we call us this evening, thank you so much for this little town we serve. We thank these board members that volunteer their time. We thank you for everything that we do. We thank you for our sports director, Ricky, and we thank you for Rachel, that she is interested in the town history center. We ask these things in Jesus' name, amen. Roll call, let the record show all members are present except Laura Hale. Approval of previous minutes. And we've all had a chance to look at it. Is there a motion?
Oh, turn myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, we're back to approval of minutes, right? We have a motion and a second. Ronnie, roll call.
Jimmy Durham.
Yes.
Laura Durham. Katie Meyer.
Yes.
Ron Van Diemen, yes. And Emily.
Yes.
All passed. Who made the motion?
I did. Katie.
Katie did, right?
Okay.
Accounts payable, unless we didn't have much this month, but you want to take a look at them, you're more than welcome to.
You want this? Okay.
I make a motion that we pass the accounts payable and expenditures.
Is there a second?
I will second.
Ronnie, roll call.
Jimmy Durham.
Yes.
Katie.
Yes.
Myself, I, and Emily.
Yes.
Thank you. Old business none. I'm going to insert Ricky first on the agenda for new business, if you want to go ahead.
Okay, just want to give you a kind of a quick recap on the raise. We've increased each year. First year was under 100. Last year was like 103. This year we had 155 registered people. So I keep getting more people. We took in $3,583. I had $1,419 expenses. So after it was all said and done, $2,000 and almost $2,100 went into the checking account that I used to run the race. I already had about 600 plus in there. So right now I got about $2,700 in the account to use for some other stuff. So that seems to be going pretty good. So I got some ideas for spring, but I'd have to have some volunteers to run off something like this. You tell me if you think this would work okay. I'm thinking about like late April, May, before baseball season really kicks in, basketball's over, there's not a lot of competition for things for the kids, to have this thing called, we could call it the Ellettsville Spring Fling. And I could set up all these different stations for contests, like you throw a frisbee at Targets, all that sort of stuff. Have a contest, who can throw one the longest, have food trucks come in. We have that sound system now, I could have music. I even got money to even have the DJ come. Try to make it family so that older people would want to come and do stuff too. So that the concept would be you buy a string of tickets and then you use those tickets to play the different events like you would at a carnival thing, you know. So it would take me during the winter to build the things that I would need to set up, which I can do that easy enough. That's not a problem. So you think something like that would work?
I'm thinking yes.
We don't know because we've never had someone do it, so.
It's all about promotion. Usually when you do something is how well you promote it and market it, you get the word out, you build up, excitement about the thing. I wanted to call it the Frisbee Frolic because one of the things I wanted to do is over the course of the afternoon, say, have this thing start at 1, it ends at 4 or whatever. And then have someone who can make the longest grammatically correct sentence with the words F in it. Kind of a fun thing. But I did a little research and I cannot use the word Frisbee because that is copyrighted, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
I have to get their permission to use it. Now, they said they usually grant it to things like this. They don't get too excited about it, but they want you to ask their permission, which means I'd have to sign something. So I suppose if that's the case, the city attorney would have to review. I suppose it's not too involved, probably saying that, you can't do this or that with Frisbee. Or the other thing we call it the spring fling, because you're flinging something. Or you could use the word flying disc, but the flying disc doesn't quite have the pizzazz that Frisbee has to. I mean, you're talking about, like, if I think Frisbee frolic, I could even design a shirt, sell a few of those at the race. But if you're okay with that, then I'll start trying to plan over the winter to do something like that. And I try to aim for like May or, April, May, whether the weather breaks. So the problem with the spring is that it rains so much that you'd have, if you did it, you'd have to announce, I think, a rain date. Say, we're gonna do it on this date. The rain's no good, then we're falling back to this date, so people would know.
I think if you feel free to go and get that going.
I got a list of about 20, 25 different things that we could do. That's just one of them. I can share that list with you, and you can go down through there, Chief Journal, and say, hey, I like this one better or something. Or whatever.
Okay.
But to do something like this, I'd have to have some volunteers.
Okay.
Because I've been running a race basically with my wife and I, my neighbor, and my son coming down. I can get by with that. But something of this nature, do you know where I could get volunteers from?
Well, one, we're on Cats now. So Cats TV, we're on TV now.
Yeah.
So this is recorded. So that could draw people in that want to volunteer that doesn't know about the things that they can volunteer for.
Yeah.
So that's one way of doing it.
Because like I say, with the right promotion, I think I can really make this a fun afternoon event for people to come and do, because it's just something different, it's like, because we're so used to baseball and this other stuff the kids do.
We have a PR company too that takes care of a lot of our public information that gets it out, so we could get it out on that as well, so.
Because right now I've been relying on Ellettsville High Neighbor. I asked Denise to put it on the town's Facebook site. Now with the 5K race, I have a way of blasting everyone who's ever been in a race with their emails. And I can do that with that, send people emails that way. And I got Mike Glass, or whatever I would do, he's let me come on the air before and announce
That'd be
that.
great.
He would let me do that. And then the lady, well, she retired, but the guy who does WGCL, their community calendar, he put stuff on the calendar for me, so I could put it there. So, I mean, so there's ways of getting word out.
Well,
And I
Rachel-
post stuff around, flyers around town too, so.
Rachel oversees High Neighbor.
Yeah, I don't see a whole
Right
lot
beside
of
you
things
there.
from you, but we
Yeah,
can post
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and I have from time to time Girl Scout clubs, the troops, or 4-H, the extension office,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
have volunteers.
I've been a little hesitant about Ellettsville High Neighbor to some degree, because you always get the negative blowback sometimes from people.
Well, when we do that, if you report the comments or the posts, those people will get deleted or suspended.
Rachel's on top of it pretty good, if you tell her, she's on top of it pretty good. She's got the big hammer.
It's not perfect,
Yeah.
yes.
All right, so that's all I got.
Ricky, on one thing that I saw at a community event, and I think it'd be pretty simple to do, is do a par 3 cornhole, 18-hole cornhole field. So basically you would just be like what you have down here at Putt Putt, but you do it in a cutout area with a hole
Okay, so
positioned.
you throw the bag so far,
you would
pick it
throw-
up, throw it again.
That's correct.
Oh, that's kind of cool, I never even thought of
That's
that.
correct.
Because you
And-
always think of that 20 feet or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, this would be kid-friendly, family-friendly, and stuff like that. So
Okay, yeah, that would work.
that would be a neat thing to also try to come up with.
I'm sure I could work something out on that. I could make it creative and do something with that. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let me know if I can help.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Rachel, let me introduce you to the board, yes. Katie Michael, this is Rachel
McCarty.
McCarty, I can want to say Peden.
That's my middle name.
This is Kathy Emily, and this is Ronnie, so, and you know me, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, I just wanted to come tonight. It's been at least more than a year and a half too, with Chief Durnall at the Ellettsville History Center. He gave me a key. We've been working there. From time to time, I look up things for people. We've met people that want to see things or donate things. But now we have a regular Tuesday at 10 a.m. volunteer hour. And so we've had some people come, and we're trying to get it so we can have it open on a more regular basis. But I come to you tonight to let you know that, first of all. Second, and I talked to you, Mr. Darnold, we need someone to look at the computer there. Because I've never been able to turn it on. And I would like to see what potential budget we have to get display cases and things off tables in the future, and see how we can raise money. Maybe we can have something at the Spring Fling event. I'm gonna probably form a new Facebook group, because I've been trying to find out who started the original Facebook group, and I don't think they're no longer in that group or active. So, and then I just wanted to see if you had any suggestions, or I'm just trying to gather the history of the History Center too, just to find out. I have Ann Blackwell helping me.
Oh, good, she's, yeah.
And one of our new volunteers is with the DAR. But I don't want to welcome a whole group of volunteers and not have something for them to do. But right now we're starting with the yearbooks and going through that.
I'll have to go through our budget here. I know they have transferred, I was gonna bring that up in a minute. They transferred some of our money over to the Heritage Center to finish it out, but it's part of the parks system also. But let me go here with Serena tomorrow and see if I can come up with the
Okay,
amount of money we could possibly use this year, and I'll let you know.
okay,
Now, when I took over the History Center, everything was at the Methodist Church. That's when the old elementary down at the old high school was diagnosed with mold. I mean, just mold everywhere, so they had to take it all out. Now, that's the last thing I know where it was at before it came to where it's at now. And through that period, we've gutted the whole inside and made it a big wide open space.
yes.
And for what we've got, I think it's pretty good. So,
It is,
Yeah.
yes. We have a lot of history, and a lot of people are interested in seeing it, a lot of neat artifacts. I just would like to be able to see the records of, Mr. Smith donated this, or
some of them are there. Some of them are there. They're upstairs. But you're 10 o'clock tomorrow then?
10 o'clock tomorrow, yes.
I'll try to get down.
Okay.
Try to show you some.
Because eventually we would like to have internet
Yes.
there and things like that. But if you are, anybody watching on CATS, if they're interested in volunteering, you can always show up at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. If we're not going to be able to be there, I'll try and post a note on the door, because we do have some other commitments. But, or my name, Rachel Peden McCarty, you can find me on Facebook and send me a message, and
I'll see what, I've got a fella I might bring with me tomorrow, see if he can just give us an idea of what we need to do.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right. And I just wanted to come to one of the meetings, so thank
All right,
you.
well,
Thank you very much.
We have a couple things, other new business here. I just told you about the Parks Fund, or the Stewart Park, that they're transferring some money, about $6,000 that we had available to them. And I still think we have more money to maybe buy a couple of cases if they'll put some of that stuff in. Also, we have terms ending this year with Katie, I'm sorry, and Ronnie. So are you interested in doing it again?
I would like to do it again, but I'm not going to fight anybody for it.
Okay. Okay.
Same.
Katie, same? Okay. Right now, we don't have anybody lining up at the doors. I'm sure you'll be a shoe-in. Any public comment? Your kids want to say anything?
Probably not. They're really enthralled in whatever they're doing.
I want to bring it to your attention too, the town board has increased our meeting amount to $100 a meeting, but they're requiring that you be at a meeting to get paid. So if we have 6 meetings, we're still more than what we've been paid in the past. So I don't know, did you want to continue every other month, or try to do it every other month, or do you want to try to go monthly? What's your thoughts, Katie?
I'm neutral.
You're what?
Neutral.
You're neutral?
Yeah, I don't have
Kathy?
a sway either way.
I mean, every other month is fine with
Every
me.
other month's all right. Ronnie?
I'm neutral.
that means you leave it up to me and Katie then.
It doesn't bother me to do it every other month, sorry.
Okay,
Every other month, it's fine with me.
all right, good enough. Okay. If there's no further, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
You gonna do talk about transfers? Transfer funds?
He did.
I did,
Oh,
yeah.
you did?
Yeah, I did, yeah, sorry.
Do we have to have a motion on that, or is that just done by the time?
Maybe we should have a motion on that. I'll need a motion on the transfer of funds for the Stewart Park, if that, thank you.
Go ahead.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay. Ronnie?
Okay, Jimmy Durham,
Yes.
Katie Michael,
Yes.
myself, I, and Emily.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, that will repeat now for the motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Thank you. Ronnie?
Jimmy Durham,
Yes.
Katie,
Yes.
and Ron, yes, and Emily.
Yes.
Thank you all for coming. Rachel, thanks
Thank you.
for stirring up the History Center. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.